call.
Ram Ram, all are requested to kindly take your seats. Ram Ram, a warm welcome to all of you, our esteemed dignitaries, our esteemed promoters, Aditya sir, Manish sir, Chawla sir, Sachin sir, and our esteemed dignitaries from the family and from the KPMG team, Shri Jain Saab, Shri Raja Das ji, Shri Rajesh Guraje ji. A warm welcome to you all our members of this KPMG team, respected functional heads, dear all colleagues. As you know, we have all assembled here for the kickoff ceremony of this prestigious business transformation project. At the beginning, I would request our dignitaries to kindly come up at the dais for the lamp lighting so that we can formally inaugurate this program. Respected Ashish sir, Manish sir, Aditya sir, sir. Sir, yes. Jain sir, Rajesh ji, kindly join sir, kindly join. Vibash sir, kindly join sir. Vibash ji, kindly join. Sir, Jain sir, kindly join. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Now, on this exciting moment where we embark our journey of this business transformation, I would like to quote in Hindi a famous poet, Rahat Indori, कि तूफानों से आंख मिलाओ, तूफानों से आंख मिलाओ, सैलाबों पे वार करो, तूफानों से आंख मिलाओ, सैलाबों पे वार करो, और मल्लाहों का चक्कर छोड़ो, तैर के दरिया पार करो. Thank you so much. So I would also quote one automobile expert from West, Jelson Nicholson. He said that we cannot do today's business with yesterday's methods. We cannot do today's business with yesterday's methods and still be in business tomorrow. So this very rightly prompts us to bring us to this journey for business transformation. I would request Respect Chawla sir to kindly come up with Sri Raja Das from KPMG team to kindly take us through this journey. We'll briefly let you know about this journey altogether, and I'm very sure, I'm very excited. By the end of this session, we'll all be on the same page and we'll all sail through this journey and take this organization to the next level of heights. Thank you so much.
Respected Ajit ji, Manish ji and friends, today we are launching a transformation initiative in the company. This has been something which has been always close to my heart, but more than that, the reason as to why we are all here today for this kickoff and for the concept of transformation in Imami Paper Mills, I must acknowledge the efforts of Adit ji and Manish ji to drive us towards that, because this particular program which is being launched, it's a testament to their commitment to a dynamic organization, to an organization which is always which is always ready for that change. This is what is there, and had it not been for both of them, I don't think we would have been sitting here today to do this kickoff. The first and foremost here is, we were both discussing, me and Raja, the first and foremost thing that we would like to say here is transformation. Now, transformation is something which is a very all-encompassing kind of word which is there, and it can have a lot of meanings for everyone. But for us, transformation is new methods of working, because what we feel is, जो मैं कर रहा हूँ वो ठीक कर रहा हूँ, जो इतने साल से मैं कर रहा हूँ वो बिल्कुल पक्की चीज़ है कि वो ठीक ही होगा. तो we need to actually challenge these kind of things which are there. The status quo which is there in terms of any activity that we are doing needs to be challenged. That is what we will like to have, this transformation in the methods of working. We would like to have this transformation in the way we actually ask questions, because in order to reach the right diagnosis, if the doctor doesn't ask the right questions to the patient, there is no diagnosis which is possible. So we need to always be asking the right questions, and we need to ensure that we don't keep quiet. ये हो रहा है, if you feel there is something which can be rightly done, we still don't want to say that. That is where it comes from. And what we would like to do here in this program is to build capabilities of our people. Now, the building capabilities of our people is most important, because each of such programs have two kinds of things which are very important. One is the hardware part and the other is the software part. Now, the hardware here is very clear. The system of working, how will you report, how many meetings will take place, किस तरीके से हम लोग इस चीज़ को आगे बढ़ाएंगे, रिव्यू कैसे होगा, it's a structured kind of thing, governance kaise hoga. These are all hardware part. The software part, the soft skills which are there, they are the capability building thing which is required to be done. हम communicate कैसे करेंगे, हम collaborate कैसे करेंगे, हम किस तरीके से एक चीज के बारे में ये समझेंगे कि हम आइडिया जनरेशन कैसे करेंगे, हम उन आइडियाज को इंप्लीमेंट कैसे करेंगे. बेसिकली हम लोग आई को छोड़ के वी की तरफ कैसे जाएंगे. Because basically I am more interested in what I am to actually gain out of it, what I have suggested, what I have been telling for such a long time and now it is becoming true. These are things which are taking us away from the path of transformation. What we would like to do is to basically be open to any ideas which are there. That is something which is very important. Communication is very important. So these leadership skills are important. Even if you are leader of a small group activity, you have to keep your team together. Team building is another aspect which is a soft skill which we would like to actually make more pakka in this particular kind of transformation initiative. What I mean to say is, this is a golden opportunity for everyone, and why I am telling you this is, please understand, I have been doing these I have been involved into these kind of projects since 1993, when the first project got kicked off somewhere in ACC in a village. Today, we have successfully done this in the previous organization which was there with the blessings of Aditji Maniji. In cement also, this we did for a year, and we were able to reap the benefits of it. But the biggest benefit which came was the improvement in the capabilities of the people who were actually driving this project, people who were involved in this project, people who were collaborative in their approach in this particular initiative. So I think I have 100% faith, I have 100% confidence in the talent and capability of our Imami paper team also, which will actually be able to, we will be able to very, very successfully actually have this kind of results that we are wanting in terms of, because ultimately हमारी सक्सेस का मेजरमेंट किसी नंबर से ही होगा. बिकॉज सक्सेस का मेजरमेंट अपन लोग सॉफ्ट स्किल्स से करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो दैट बिकम्स ए रियल डिफिकल्ट पॉइंट. So what we do is, there is a byproduct of that which is our savings, which is the way we are trying to do a thing in an improved manner, a better system of working which actually commands less intervention from people. All these things are measurable. So basically the byproduct will be something which is measurable. One more thing which is very, very important in this initiative to understand everyone is, this is not something which is add-on. It is not something मैं आज अपना काम कर रहा हूँ, अब ये एक और ऊपर से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आ गया, उसको भी मेरे को करना पड़ेगा. It is not like that. It is not additional work on you. The whole transformation initiative is to actually make your work easier. And it has to become a way of life. What we are telling is, you adopt this new approach to problem solving, to improvement, to efficiency improvement. All those things we are telling, it should become a way of life. It is not something, let me repeat, which is add on to it. So I think this initiative will definitely go a long, long way in reaching the kind of destination, the organization where we have taken. And I must, on behalf of all of you, must actually give confidence to both Aditji and Maniji that we will be able to, with this team, we will be able to achieve the organization's objective that we have taken for this project. And that is how we would like to go about it. I think before I hand over to Satish, I think Satish is here, and he was actually dealing with a bomb threat in the Indigo flight which he was supposed to board from Chennai today. That is why he is late. Before I give it to him, I would like to applaud ourselves with some claps, because this is something which is very, very important to all of us. Very close to all our hearts and very close to the heart of Maniji and Aditji. Satish.
Thank you, Vivek. And good afternoon, all of you. Pleasure meeting all of you. As I said, Yeah, it was, it was a different day today. When I actually got in the flight in the morning at 7:30 was at the airport. So we were all waiting. Then they said, there is some flight maintenance at 10:40, so flight will actually move in. Nothing was actually visible. After some time, 10:40 became 11:15. Then we realized we found a lot of security team actually coming in. They said all your bags will be checked and all that kind of a thing. By the time, we got to know, obviously Google was first. So we got a message in Google saying that, maybe that this is the third flight which actually came. So it was very a different experience. So, apologies for, maybe reaching a bit late on that. So when we actually talk about transformation, I mean, it's all about building capability. Okay, I'll tell you two stories. Okay, of course, Vivek gave a complete message about this. I'll tell you why it is actually important to go about it. So one is on innovation. So when, so this is actually, this happened somewhere in US, okay, in terms of when cup ice creams became very famous, okay. So, the cup ice cream sales actually went up, kind of a thing every time there's a lot of one. But when the sales actually went up, it also gave a kind of a menace for people, which means a lot of all your dustbins were actually full, a lot of cups were actually filled with that. So, while they were happy that the cup ice cream sales were actually going up, they were also equally worried, saying that, the dustbins. So, there was a county meeting which was actually happening, a community meeting, a county meeting which was actually happening, very fiercely discussing what they need to go about doing, the cup ice cream part of it. So, some of them were saying, no, we should actually have a schedule by which, every house where the dustbin is front of it should actually take in terms of returns to go about looking at it. Some people say maybe, we can actually, either in terms of we can actually have disposal plans on a continuous basis and so on and so forth. One guy was sitting in the corner, not very greatly dressed, half sleepy, okay, and suddenly he makes a comment saying that, why not we eat the cup also? What do you think was the reaction of the remaining people? Sorry? Out of his mind. What else? Intense discussion happening, a guy sitting in the remote corner, not very well dressed, suddenly comes out of his sleep and says, why don't we eat the cup also? What do you think the reaction is? Pagal hai, right? A serious discussion is happening. If you're not interested, please walk out. That's the kind of reaction it happens. Now, why am I telling this now? Why am I telling this now? Absolutely, that led to invention of the cone ice cream. Now, why am I telling this now is when we are actually going through a transformation journey, okay, not only transformation, any times for that matter. No idea is a bad idea. When 4 people, sit together and do a discussion with you, okay, 3 लोग एक आइडिया बोल रहे हैं, आपका मन में दूसरा आइडिया आ रहा है, अब क्या करोगे? बताओगे या पकड़ लोगे? Sorry? You'll hold, right? You'll hold. अरे यार ये 3 लोग तो बोल रहे तो ठीक ही होगा ना, मैं क्यों बोल के, why do I look at a fool? So one of the important things in a transformation part of it is no idea is a bad idea. Each of you will have a lot of idea. If the guy who actually, thought of eating the cone itself had not expressed his ideas out, we would not have got cone ice cream invented in this world. So I can tell you one of the important things is bring out your thoughts, bring out your idea. There is no right or wrong answer, I can tell you. Somebody else actually, there is a fight between day and night. Somebody calls it day, somebody calls it night. Okay? So the guy who actually picks up calls a day, And the guy who calls it night, he takes him to a different height and actually says half the world is day and half the world is night. So it's a perspective of looking at things. There's no right or wrong answers. So one of the important things I want to actually say this over here is when you go through this program, you'll get a lot of ideas. One of the things we will actually do is we will play the role of catalysts. You know what is the role of catalyst in a chemical reaction? What is the role of catalyst in a chemical reaction? Increase the reactivity. It doesn't get consumed in the reaction. It facilitates faster reaction. So our job is to ensure that to enable each one of you to succeed. Collectively, all of us succeed. Now, in the journey, when we'll actually come in, we'll also talk about best practices. We'll also talk about, it is a collaborative consulting mode. You guys are the best in terms of, doing the paper, how to do it right, what is the way to look at it. That's what you actually bring in. What is that we bring in? We have also seen these practices across sectors. Maybe what is actually done in auto, maybe what is done in other paper industries, what is done in other process industries, what is relevant for us is what we actually bring in. And when we join hands is when the magic happens. So we will have challenges, we will actually challenge you, you will actually challenge us, but idea is to ensure that we all deliver well overall as a program. Okay, that's one as an important message which I want to give. Second important message is, I'll tell you a slightly another story. The reason why. Huh? Maybe only one story, sir, and then I'll okay, no problem, sir. Okay, so one more story which I wanted to talk to you about is also very relevant, is about Honda cars. So one engineer, one consumer, wrote a mail to the Honda chairman, said that I go for eating ice creams post dinner. Okay, and first thing is he actually said Honda cars doesn't like strawberry ice creams. That's the title of the email, okay, which actually came to the chairman. Chairman said, hey boss, ye kya? I mean, aise kaise ho sakta hai? He said, okay. So he wrote in a mail saying that your car doesn't seem to be actually liking strawberry ice creams. I've seen it twice or thrice. And, it does, that's. So then he deputes a very smart engineer. He says, yaar, tu jaake dekh ke aa, aise kaise ho sakta hai? So what happens is that he goes with the family. So the family goes, post-dinner, goes to the ice cream parlor and orders for vanilla ice cream. They take the vanilla ice cream, come out, start the car starts, vroom, you go back. Okay, great. Second day, once again, the story repeats, vanilla ice cream, vroom, it actually goes back. Third day, strawberry. Okay, one of the members of the family says, I want strawberry ice cream. So they goes and orders strawberry ice cream, gets the strawberry ice cream, comes back, starts the car doesn't start. Once again, fourth day, car doesn't start. Maybe the engineer starts wondering, maybe Honda car maybe doesn't like strawberry, looks like. And the next day, once again, he tries vanilla, car rooms, it actually moves forward. So he's very puzzled. He says, chairman ko kya bolu? Okay, I mean, I can't go back and say Honda cars doesn't like strawberry ice cream, right? Of course, he's a very smart guy. So he said, let me understand what happens, what's happening. So he goes and understands the shop, and he actually sees for vanilla ice cream, ready-made, made available off the shelf, he's able to go and give. He looks at the service time. He says vanilla ice cream, immediately de deta hai. 2-3 minutes mein de deta hai. Strawberry ice cream, maybe he has to actually do some bit of a preparation, keeps it actually inside. It takes around 7-8 minutes or 10 minutes for him to service the strawberry ice cream back to the guy, or 10-12 minutes to go over giving it to the car. And then he realizes, is there something which I can look at, why is this, what is this actually, happening from a 12-minute perspective? So the key difference he understands is, it's not Honda cars doesn't like strawberry ice cream. It's the engine cooling off period. Okay, one comes very fast and one comes a bit later. They discovered when they actually go into it to see that from an engine design perspective, how do I ensure that I can minimize my cooling to ensure that it's able to run relatively faster. Now the point why I'm actually talking about it is when you come across many kind of problems in the transformation program, you will come across a situation like this. Honda cars doesn't like strawberry ice creams. Now what happened here is understanding the situation. What exactly is happening? Now that's why if you really look at, maybe any kind of a Japanese terms, I'm sure many of you would have actually read it. They term a word called Gemba. Have you all heard the word Gemba? G-E-M-B-A. What is Gemba? Okay, it's around that. Gemba is nothing but the workplace. Wherever the action is happening, go and see the workplace. See the Gemba. Go to the Gemba. That's what is one of. So one of the things, whenever we actually go about a problem, many times, one of the important things we will learn as a part of this transformation program is what we actually call as a root cause analysis. All of you will be doing in some form or the other, in your entire thing. So idea, why do I actually, why is root cause analysis so important? Have you ever seen, you have a headache, you go to the doctor. Have you ever seen a doctor immediately go and say, boss, mera headache hai? Have you ever seen a doctor giving you a pill immediately? Chalo, Saridan le lo, 101, le lo. What does he do? He'll ask you a lot of questions, right? अब क्या काम करते हो? सोए हो तो क्या? अब या travel किए हो क्या? Food बाहर गए थे क्या? All that he tries to understand. Why? Why? Understand the history, the issue, root cause, because, very rightly said, because headache is a symptom. You can get a headache if you have not slept well. You can get a headache if you have not eaten well. You can get a headache if you have stomachache. You can get a headache even if you have a brain cancer. Right? So the doctor probes and understands what exactly has actually happened. So one of the important learnings which you all do, I'm giving one as a snippet of a tool you will learn more, from a capability building, is how do I actually do a root cause analysis of a situation? Okay? In terms of, what is the method of going about doing the root cause? I can tell you all of you will be doing it in your own methods. You will informally, intuitively, you will be doing it. What we will be actually giving you is a kind of a method to look at it so that, one, results can be faster, better, more effective. And I can tell you in all my engagements, wherever I have actually taught root cause analysis, people have taken and applied in their houses. मेरा गैस काम नहीं कर रहा था, मैंने रूट कॉज एनालिसिस अप्लाई किया, मैंने कर दिया. मैंने ट्रैफिक का जाम हो रहा था, हर बार ऑफिस का थोड़ा 10 minutes लेट हो गया था, मैंने रूट कॉज एनालिसिस कर दिया. Some people have actually applied root cause analysis for smoking. It's real. Okay, so whatever capabilities which you learn, okay, as a part of the program, I can tell you, it'll enrich the capability of each one of you. I can guarantee you this, that at the end of this program, a lot of capability building, a lot of tools you all would have learned, which you can use it on your own personal lives, which will help you to do your things much better. Right? So that's exactly what you will have in store. Okay, I thought it'll be good because we all learn, we all have grown up by listening to stories, from our grandfather, grandmother, mother and father. I thought it'll be good to look at it. So you'll get to learn, you'll get to understand a lot more tools and processes. Idea is actually to work towards improving processes, KPIs, but we will learn through the tools and methods to go about attacking them so that whatever improvements we are actually doing, we're able to get step improvements, at the same time sustainable improvements, right? So extremely very, very pleasureful. Maybe sorry I didn't actually introduce when I started because I also got with the excitement to go in. My name is S. Satish. I lead the industrial manufacturing practice nationally for KPMG India, bringing 27 years of experience, 24 years in consulting. I've also done a lot of work. I would say may not be a lot of work. I've done actually work with almost maybe 8 to 9 paper plans, per se. So I do also understand, some of the nuances in terms of how do we actually go about driving in efficiencies, costs, and others. So I'll be actually leading this program along with my team. Maybe as a part of this, do we do the team introduction now or a bit later? Okay, superb. So I will actually introduce the team over here. Me along with my team will be with you, over the next 12 months, working along with you. I'm very, very personally, very, very excited seeing all of you to go about, looking at it. Yaad rakh lena, 2, 3 things. As I said, no idea is a bad idea. So when I actually meet you next time, whenever in any kind of a forum, I would actually like all of you to talk and express your thoughts. Okay, that's one of the very, very important things. Second is Honda cars like strawberry ice creams too. Okay, root cause analysis, it's very, very important. These are the 2 takeaways you should actually look at, going from the perspective. Maybe with that, let me quickly introduce my team. Okay, so you guys have to, maybe, Jayanta, I will actually start with you. Sure, no worries. I mean, yeah, so, all the guys are here. The next line. Sure, no problems. Yeah, each of you can, maybe, I'll start with, maybe Jayanta, you want to give a brief to the team? So Jayanta, one of the very, very senior, seasoned partners, based out of Calcutta, and he actually is the office managing partner of Calcutta, oversees all the engagements happens in this region, okay? And he will be also, participating with all us in terms of regular steering committee meetings, guidance. That's the way, Jayanta, you want to say anything?
Sir, I think all of you have spoken, and all I can say is that we are grateful to get this opportunity, that you see us as valued partners, and we can only tell you that we will try our best to live up to your expectations. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Rajesh. Rajesh is one of the very seasoned director, works very closely in Calcutta office, knows, many relationships actually here. We all leverage Rajesh whenever we want to target and go and meet people. That's what Rajesh is actually for you.
Really happy to work with Mami Group again, also with Aditya and Aneshji and everyone with you. What I believe is just one thing in life, that there are 2 parts of the story: success and failure. Success has to be achieved. If there is a failure, answer goes back to success. So there has to be always success. And as a team of people, we as Mami or as a Mami, we have to achieve this target of success. And we have to make a new story of success. That's it.
Thank you. So, my commander, okay, Raja Das. Raja Das has been there with me between organizations. That's the bonding we all, carry. He's been there a part of, transformations. I would say many transformations. Would have done at least, 15, 17 transformations together in terms of, driving across. Maybe brief about yourself, Raja.
Hi.
And we all are a call away. He's just a walk away. He's actually in Calcutta. So you all should bother him so much in such a way that I should not sleep. I'm but I'm saying I'm team, because I'm as good as the team, sir. Yeah.
So thank you everybody for the opportunity. I'm Raja Das with 18 years of experience and maybe more than 10 years in KPMG. I would only say that it's really a pleasure to be a part of this forum today, and I feel this is a one common team, and we'll be interacting a lot with each other and sharing very good memories and learn from each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, you will actually see Aman Sharma. Aman Sharma is the, a core guy who will actually, drive in along with Raja. Aman brings in a lot of experience. One of the very important experience which he actually brings in is he actually drove an asset optimization program, okay, with Vedantas, many of you actually know, across 30 sites, both India and global, to look at what should be the kind of best practices which they need to actually bring in terms of, managing assets is, strength. Apart from that, he has actually done a lot of work on cost reduction, value enhancement. That's what is Aman Sharma for you.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Am I audible now? They are audible now? Okay. So I'm Aman Sharma. I have close to 10 years of experience in consulting and industry. I'm an MBA in operations. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm a certified Lean Six Sigma Green Belt. I hold a postgraduate diploma in quality management, and I'm also a certified Scrum Master. Been with KPMG for almost 6.5 years now. Closely been working with Satish, Raja and the team. Have worked on multiple transformation engagements, focusing on manufacturing, focusing on procurement, focusing a lot on asset optimization. Was part of the dipstick study that we did in April for 5 days. Have met a lot of you, will be meeting a lot of you, and really happy to start this engagement, and really excited to meet all of you and get this off as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next in line is Amit. Amit's strength is procurement and logistics. I've actually put him in multiple sectors. Okay, he comes out with flying colors. So his own strength is, ability to actually learn much faster. In terms of, looking at it. He's actually worked, of course, basically comes from Honda, Maruti, and others, yeah, right? He's been a hardcore sourcing guy. Okay, we actually saw him and then picked him up. Yeah, Amit.
Yeah, hi, good evening. I am Amit. So as Satish explained, that I bring in more than 13 plus years of experience, predominantly in sourcing, procurement, logistics, transformation. I have worked intensively in automotive, Honda, Maruti, and I've seen more than 400, 500 vendors, tier 1 suppliers, all the manufacturing units. And also I have handled large transformation programs, been with KPMG since last 5 years. So I was also a part of the 5-day dipstick study that we have done. Happy to be with the team. We'll be learning together. We'll be doing a lot of work in transformation of procurement, cost reduction across all the direct, indirect, logistics and everything. Thank you very much. Hope to see you all during the engagement and get our equal support. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Amit. I invite you, Apurv. Okay, Apurv actually brings in a lot of capabilities both in operations and sales. Okay, that's actually Apurv. Yeah, Apurv.
Hi everyone. I'm Apurv Sharma. So I bring in approximately 10 plus years of experience with expertise in sales and marketing. I've done a lot of extensive works in operations excellence, manufacturing excellence as well. And really excited to be here. Can't wait to kickstart this project, and I'm very sure it will be a huge success. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Introducing you both Chandra and Ujjwal to you. Both of them actually bring in very, very solid experiences both in procurement, logistics, and operations. Okay, that's what it is. Very brief about you.
Hi, good evening. I'm Chandra Prakash. I bring more than 7 years of experience in procurement and logistic cost reduction. I have worked on value engineering and benchmarking activities. I'm really excited to be part of this project and initiate on the success part together. Thank you.
Ujjwal.
Hello everyone. My name is Ujjwal Goyal. I have more than 2+ years of experience, and I worked in logistic cost reduction, supply chain handling, and inventory management. I look forward to working with you and leverage my skill set for the project.
Thank you. One of the big things which Ujjwal did was actually defining the logistics design for JSW. Okay, that's something which, looking at logistics on different aspects of it is something which we look at. So his strength, while in both on procurement and logistics, is logistics, okay, between, both of them. So this is the team which will be actually, working along with you, hand in hand, to go about delivering, this entire program, as I said, over the next 12 months. We will actually, of course, there is a schedule. We will actually start with maybe procurement and logistics initially, with some aspects in manufacturing, from a value adding perspective, we'll actually start, followed by, maybe somewhere on the 4th or 5th month, we will actually initiate, efficiency improvements and manufacturing, cost reductions in the plant, somewhere in the 4th month. That Olivier will actually share the plan. That's in a way a nutshell of the introduction of the team. Vivek, maybe you want to quickly.
Thank you, Satish ji.
Yep.
And in addition to this worthy and experienced team, to work with them hands and gloves, we have formalized our core team members who will definitely coordinate with this team. And I would like to share the expertise from the This knowledge transfer will happen to the core team, and through them, the execution excellence happens to the organization. I would like to share, I would like to invite Sri Sadhu Srinivasji to first come up and share his views on his enthusiasm about the project.
You will invite.
Ram Ram Adit sir, Ram Ram Manish, Ram Ram everyone. First of all, I'm very much thankful to my seniors by providing this opportunity to lead the business transformation team from Imami side. And most importantly, my team members as well as the entire departments are ready to whatever the best we can do to support the KPMG2. We definitely get the success, whatever the targets they are planning to derive, we'll definitely make it done. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Sadhuji.
Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sadhuji will be the project coordinator for the entire project. I would now request Sri Somojit Mukherjee ji to kindly come up and share his views and exhibits of excitement.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I think this is a very good opportunity for everybody sitting here and in the mill. Well, for the transformation, I have been engaged in this kind of thing 15 years back when in my previous organization with another consultancy company. The first and most important thing is unlearning in this process. You have to unlearn to learn. So we have got our preconceived ideas about various other things. So when we go into this project, you have to come out absolutely clear that you really have to grasp things and basically take it with a clear mind of that key you are basically taking out without preconceived ideas. When you do that, you really get these things fall in place and get the things done. Otherwise, it will be a big issue if we do not do this thing. Number two is value addition and value proposition, and end of the day creating some kind of thrill inside that we are created this value addition into the organization, and that pride has to be there with each and everyone, be it me, my team, or everybody sitting in the plant. Everybody can add value in the system, and with the guidance or the path. Sometimes we always think that the path which we are going is correct, but it may not be always. So if we are open to ideas, ideation, we can definitely bring success. And I can tell you, Satish, we are also in a business of substrate. It is challenging, so we have to both be arms in arms and take this forward to make it a success. And all our support and entire team will be there to support you to make it a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. KPMG team will not leave us. They'll follow us unless we have our handshakes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So next up, I will request Sachin sir to kindly come up and share his views on the project.
Ram Ram. I think personally, I'm very excited because very rarely do you get an opportunity where so much of experience that KPMG team has will be given to us and shared with us. I think what Dada said about unlearning, we have to go one step further and get into agree on something where we've been wrong. It's very difficult to accept that I've been doing something in a wrong way. So personally, I'm very hopeful of learning a lot through this project. I am anticipating this project personally to be like an MBA for me, because 12 months long with so much experience, it's going to be a great experience. And I think you'll get support from the entire team. And wherever you feel that we are not there enough, please do let us know, so that it could be me, it could be anyone. So wherever you feel, we are falling short, we'd be there to make sure that we deliver what you expect from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And we all know, we always have the blessings of our heads of family. I would request respected Manish sir to kindly come up and shower his blessings and experiences to us. While sir arrives, I must let you all know that all our employees across all locations to regional offices to plant at Balasore, all are viewing this event live through a YouTube channel, sir.
Ram Ram everyone. As everyone said that, this transformation project, ये जो अपने चालू कर रहे हैं, देखिए ये आप लोग सबके लिए, I would say is a great learning experience. In all of our group companies, most of the, I think everyone has, सबको कभी ना कभी ये opportunity मिला इस टाइप का एक बड़ा transformation अपने project किए हैं. यहाँ पे इमामी पेपर में I think this is the first such kind of an initiative which we have started. And I see lot of old people, काफ़ी पुरानी टीम है जो यहाँ पे मैं देख रहा हूँ, तो आप लोग सबके लिए भी ये एक बहुत ही बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. जो सोमदीप भी बोला अनलर्निंग, देखिए अनलर्निंग लर्निंग ये सब तो हर समय चलते रहेगा, पर इसमें अपने को देखना है ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है ये एक KPMG को अपने को एक आउटसाइडर की तरह नहीं देखना है. वी शुड ट्रीट देम, कंसिडर देम एज आवर ओन टीम. अभी अब ये एक साल के लिए इमामी और KPMG एक टीम होकर काम करेगी. इट इज़ नॉट देयर प्रोजेक्ट, इट इज़ नॉट आवर प्रोजेक्ट. ये अपने सबका मिल के प्रोजेक्ट है, अपने एक गोल के लिए निकले हैं. अपने एक गोल के लिए निकले हैं और आफ्टर दिस प्रोजेक्ट अपने को ये समझना है कि वी आवरसेल्व्स विल बी अ कम्प्लीटली ट्रांसफॉर्म पर्सन. हम जो आज एक साल पहले हैं वो हम एक कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट एक नए अवतार में रहेंगे. सब चीज़ को देखने का नज़रिया हमारा चेंज हो जाएगा. इसी सोच के साथ अपने को आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा. एंड आई एम वेरी श्योर विथ योर एक्सपीरियंस, विथ योर सर, आपका बोलने का तरीका भी बहुत अच्छा है, वेरी इम्प्रेसिव. एंड आई एम श्योर दैट ऑल ऑफ अस, आवर टीम इज़ लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दिस प्रोजेक्ट. और अपने भी मिलते ही रहेंगे. वी ऑल्सो नीड टू लर्न लॉट फ्रॉम यू. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I request respected Aditya sir to kindly come up and share his views, his blessings and his expectations.
राम राम. इमामी फैमिली की तरफ से यहाँ खड़े होकर के आप सभी का स्वागत करने के लिए, आप सभी से बात करने का मौका मिला आज. और मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूँगा क्योंकि चावला साहब वहाँ से इशारा कर रहे हैं समय की समय का रिस्पेक्ट करना है. थोड़ा सा लेट चल रहे हैं हम लोग. आप लोग जो स्क्रीन के उस तरफ हैं, आप सभी का स्वागत. आई विश कि हम लोग ये काम आप लोगों के साथ बालासोर में करते. अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी विल नॉट बी देयर टुमारो, बट आवर बेस्ट विशेस टू एवरीवन. So I would not like to say anything more about the project. सबको पता चलता रहेगा. It's a long journey. Just that we have to remember 2-3 things. Number one, you have to think like a gardener and act like a carpenter. So इसका मतलब ये है कि think like a gardener मतलब आप जब एक seed बोते हैं तो you don't expect कि वो अगले दिन एक पेड़ बन जाए. You have to nurture it. तो similarly आज जो सीड हम इस प्रोजेक्ट का बोने जा रहे हैं, इसका रिजल्ट आप लोगों को कल से नहीं मिलेगा. आप लोगों में बहुत पेशेंस और समझदारी होनी पड़ेगी कि सपोर्ट करते रहें प्रोजेक्ट को और इसको साथ में आगे बढ़ाते रहें. तब आगे जाकर के कुछ महीनों में इसके जो छोटे छोटे लीव्स जब निकलेंगे, ज़मीन से निकलेंगे, तब आप लोगों को जो खुशी मिलेगी वो शुरू के पेन से बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी होगी. एंड एक्ट लाइक अ कारपेंटर मतलब एक कारपेंटर एक कुर्सी बनाने बैठता है तो पहले दिन में उसकी वो कुर्सी नहीं बनती है. अलग अलग पार्ट्स बनते रहते हैं. वो परेशान नहीं होता है कि ये कंप्लीट क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. वो जोड़ता रहता है उनको और कुछ महीनों बाद जा कर के वो उसका वो फर्नीचर कंप्लीट होता है. तो आप लोगों को भी पूरा विश्वास रखना पड़ेगा KPMG की टीम पर, चावला साहब के इस इनिशिएटिव सब पर. चावला साहब ने मनीष जी को और हमारे ऊपर इस इस इनिशिएटिव का इन्होंने हम लोगों को रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मैंने रिस्पॉन्सिबल बतलाया, लेकिन ये उनका बड़प्पन है, ये अकेले उनका काम है और हम लोगों से सिर्फ उन्होंने एक बार बात करके इस चीज़ को आगे बढ़ाई है. थैंक यू चावला साहब फॉर ब्रिंगिंग इन दिस इनिशिएटिव एंड आई एम श्योर दो कई जगह लगेगा कि या बोला भी जाएगा इट इज़ अ कॉस्ट सेविंग इनिशिएटिव. येस इट इज़. कॉस्ट सेविंग इज़ नॉट बैड, इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, but at the same time I would request the KPMG team to make sure that it is a learning initiative for everyone. Like Manish ji said, कि after 1 year or within this 1 year, whenever this team, they talk to somebody, they meet somebody in the anywhere, they should feel more enlightened, they should feel more a different person. And I am sure with our experience we can tell you कि ऐसी कई अपॉर्चुनिटीज आप लोग को KPMG इस साल के दौरान देगी, लेकिन ये तभी मिलेगा जब आप लोग पूरे विश्वास के साथ इनके साथ हाथ पकड़ के साथ चले. जहाँ जहाँ लगे कि थोड़ा सा भटक रहे हैं, ये भी आपको लाइन पे लेके आएंगे, आप भी इनको कभी कभी आपको बोलना पड़ सकता है, तो उससे भी अपने को घबराना नहीं है. एंड वी आर ऑलवेज देयर. We would like to meet every month to see how we are progressing. So this is a request to Chawla Sahab. So please keep us in the loop. We would love to be. And the very best to all of you towards this very important and life lesson journey. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर. और इस पूरे इमामी पेपर मिल्स के परिवार की ओर से आप सबका बहुत बहुत आभार. आप दोनों ने जो हमें आशीर्वाद दिया है और जो आपकी आशाएं हैं, आकांक्षाएं हैं, हम सब मिलकर ज़रूर कोई अथक प्रयास ऐसा न रहेगा जो हम अपनी ऊर्जा को कहीं से भी कोई कमी रखते हुए ऐसा प्रदर्शित करेंगे कि आपने जो जो आकांक्षाएं, आशाएं हमसे रखी हैं, हम सब ज़रूर उससे पूरे खरा उतरेंगे. और अब मैं आमंत्रित करूंगा राजा दास जी को कि वो आएँ और कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाएं.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
देवी सुनो जोरदार तालियों से अभिवादन करें. धन्यवाद दें.
Thankful, sir.
सर अगर एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ आप सबके साथ इस इवेंट के लिए, आप सब अपने अपने स्थान पे ही खड़े हो जाएं कृपया. सर आप बीच में आ जाएं. यहाँ से ले लें. जी सर. यहाँ आ जाएं.
Okay, sure.
सर खड़े हैं.
आपको हाइट का, मेरा वो हाइट नहीं है. Should I come here? I'll. It's okay, I'm not hiding anywhere. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
I would request everyone to remain seated, and I would also like to tell the larger audience which is on their YouTube to be patient, because we have just taken a small breathing break, and we are going to go ahead with the other presentation that is there. There are some very important and very interesting things which are about to come, and we should all be very, very attentive to that. Thank you so much. Hello. I think there is a small miscommunication. इसको बढ़ाओ थोड़ा सा. There is a small miscommunication. Basically, I would request the Balasore team, which is there online, attending this live webcast, to log off, because the next phase of this program is more about physical presence. So, in order to have that physical presence of Balasore, and to that extent our regional offices, we have a similar larger program there for kickoff at Balasore. So we will have tomorrow a kickoff at Balasore at 3 p.m. and at that point in time, the Balasore team will be able to exactly participate in whatever game or whatever other things that we are going to do here. So I think the Balasore team can log off and carry on with their work, and we meet them tomorrow. Thank you so much.
So, hello. So good evening, everybody. So I think we did have a session where we had some discussions and visibility and an understanding of the program which we will have. Now, for the rest of the day, evening, we will start with one small game where we would like all of you to participate. And the way we have structured it, you can see there are like six tables, and I think all of you who are sitting in each block, you consider yourself as one team. And now we will plan to collectively play a game. And I'll ask Amit to explain you the rules of the game. And I would really love all of you to collectively participate and just see how we can understand the game. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Raja.
Just one more thing. One of the reasons we are actually doing game in between is learning is fun. While we all need to work, do more, it's also important to have fun as we actually go along the journey. So, it's also a bit of a competitive game. Okay, I mean, you all are teams. This is a bit of a competitive game. Okay, if you look at it. Before online the game,
Yeah, thank you, Satish. So just one change in the rules of the game before we start. We believe that everyone, when comes in seating assignment, generally people sit together who are friends. So it's a team game. What we'll do, we'll distribute the team. So there would be 6 teams. I'll request everyone to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 can be distributed in 6 tables. So starting from you, sir, if you